friends. It's Astro here. Welcome back to Prison Architects. We're playing Warden mode. Number 1 is here, just grabbing a soft drink and getting ready for another day. It's just past midnight. Everyone's asleep, having a little nap, and we can wander about the prison unimpeded. We can have a look at these lovely marble tiles. We got our sleeping puppies here. Look at them. Oh, good boy. And we can cruise up through the prison. We'll go back up to 2-speed mode here. We've just crossed back into positive cash flow, which is nice. But we're still struggling. We're still a little bit hard up. So what we need to do is start punching through a couple of these. Now, last time we just completed, well, just after I finished recording, we just completed the challenge to do 3 meals a day of high quantities. So what we're going to do is we'll set that back down to a reasonable level. So we'll have lunch. We don't need a breakfast meal, so we'll change this out to shower, back to the way that it was, which is are you guys cooking? You're not. I suppose it's usually 3 a.m. before they start to cook for this one, so it'll be about here before they start to cook for this one. We're also going to change out the policy. We're going to set this back down. I don't want to go to low. I'll just go to medium for now. And then a medium variety. So that's $12 a day. And it was like $1,600 or something, I think. So good. We're back up to $1,000 a day in cash flow, which is going to be fairly handy, I think. It's gonna help to keep things under control. So when that last one completed, we did get a 10 grand bonus for that, which is good, because I really want to see if we can start getting some parole underway here. So let's have a look, see how this is going to go. If I do a concrete building, that's going to cost me $47.80. That's doable. Let's do that there. And then let's demolish these walls here. Great. Okay. And we're going to need to have an object which is a large jail door here and another one here. And then we're going to need some door servos. I think they go on the top. Do they go on the top of a large door? Let's have a look. Yes, they do. Okay. So they'll go there and there. When they appear, we can hook those up. So good. This is going to be our what are they called? Bloody parole rooms. So we're going to have 4 parole rooms in here, and then we're going to start seeing if we can get some paroles underway and getting some of these dudes out of the prison. A lot of them may be lifers and they may just be here forever, but we've got to give them a chance, right? We are benevolent. Number 1 is a benevolent warden. And, you know, we give them the opportunity. So let's cordon off these rooms. We're going to pop in some visitor tables. Like this and this. And then we'll have 2 down the bottom here. No, they don't rotate. Okay, so they'll go like this and this. Let's add some lights in here. Right in the middle of the room. There we go. Right above where the dude's going to be sitting. And then, you know what? I think we'll probably be able to get away with a single radiator. Because we are going to need one. To cool... Here you go. Let me hold this open for you guys. To warm this whole half of the prison. And then we'll need to have some electrical cable coming in here. Just to power the lights up. And let's see if this hot water pipe... no. Stretch that over, and I accidentally cancelled the power as well. Whoopsie daisy. Alright, hopefully that should be able to stretch over. And that way the dudes can come out of here, down this way, out through this door. They'll have to be escorted all the way through, and then we can have some paroles happening in this zone. So, Now that we've got these 4 parole rooms and everything's being built out, let's get some parole hearings set up. Great. 7 in the queue. Excellent. So 1, 2, 3, 4 parole hearings. Should we have... Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how much they cost. So let's just have 3 blocks per day. So from 6 to 10, from 10 to 2, from 2 to 6. So let's see how our deployment looks, because I think it's probably going to be a good idea to have... So 6 to 10. See, it's all over the shop. So let's just have 1 guard right in the middle here. We should probably have some doors on these rooms. A little bit of privacy for them. And then I think that... Can we afford... Yeah, we've still got 5 grand. So we'll have a camera in each of these rooms as well. So that the guy can be here floating in the middle. And then the cameras can do the rest for us. So that should be good. So let's grab some door control connections here and here. Great. And then let's also grab CCTV connections. I think that top one's a bit more heavily loaded than the other, but that should be fine. Okay. So that should give us visibility in here of what's going on, and these guys can start getting processed through, and hopefully we'll start to get some early prisoner releases underway. Excellent. Okay. So, I wonder, now that this section is open, I think what we should do is restrict access down to here, because it's when the prisoners come out down to here that they manage to get stuff thrown over the fence for them. So let's do that. We'll just pop another door right here. Okay, so there is a fight going on in the parole room at the moment, by the sound of it. Yep, someone's been injured. Who was... Yes. Warren Bolton is now unconscious after assaulting his parole officer. Swatton's alright, though. He's not doing too bad. How you doing, buddy? You okay? You're injured. Don't worry. You'll be fine. We'll get the medics... Oops, we'll get the medics in here for you. Let me go and rouse some up for you. Where are they? Can I see them from here? No. Alright. Oh, there's been a fight in here as well. How you guys doing? You're looking after this guy? Okay, could, oh, you're going for a break? Fair enough. Well, let's, I'll tell you what, let's get 2 doctors is not really enough in this place. Get another 2 just to keep things under control, and hopefully they'll come down and look after this chap in a moment. This radiator is online. Let's have a quick look at deploy logistics and see how the temperature is. Okay, great. Excellent. 19 degrees. Warm enough. Excellent. So these cells are still a little bit cold, but, you know, like I've said before, as long as the canteen and common room are still warm, they don't seem to care too much. Good. Okay, so that should start getting some paroles underway, hopefully. We'll see. And that should hopefully start getting us some cash, which would be very nice. Everyone's coming back in from the yard. Good. This door server hasn't been hooked up yet, so let's quickly do that. CCTV. No, we need a door servo. Oh, Swatton got released. Oh, Matt, mate, good on ya. Absolutely, I'm happy for you. 12 years for armed robbery. He's served his 12. So of his 16, he's been reduced to 12. So as he walks out the door now, let's just follow him. Here he goes. Off down the road, past the garbage pile. And as soon as he hits the edge of the map, we should get a little 10k bonus for that. Excellent. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, Squatting. Oh, good on you, buddy. I'm happy. Happy that you were able to be released from this hellhole. Rehabilitated, back into society. Hopefully you won't, you know, be a recidivist. So let's get this other... Or did I already do it? Here we go. Oh, I did. Never mind then. It's just doing that weird I don't have power even though I don't need power sort of thing. It's fine. Here you go. Have some power. Good-o. So that's been taken care of. Good-o. And that should start to bring in some cash. We are still in the negative though, but it's okay. It's not too bad. So if we have a look in here now, who's this chap? He wants luxuries. Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Knowles, but that's not quite how things go down in this place. So he has obviously passed the workshop induction, which is good. Is anyone else able to... Where is workshop safety induction? One finished, one passed 100%. Okay, so we've got one dude here who's going to be whipping us up either license plates or, I think, beds. Luxurious beds is the other thing that they make. Where are you going? You got a book. Good on you. Reading is good for the soul. So let's nip back out the front here. I think there's one more thing that we can potentially do, because at the moment we've got our deliveries section here, which is nice, but I think we should also have a little export section. And I mean, I'm not terribly keen on putting it out in the middle of nowhere, but I'm going to, just for now, so that when they do make things, they can, next to the garbage pile? Yeah. We'll actually snip the garbage pile down a little bit. So we'll have a little export section, a little garbage section, and that way the trucks can unload here. Why is this just... Okay. Trucks can unload there and then they come down here and unload. And hopefully that should be more efficient than having them right next to each other. Whoa! It's all these staff meals. Bloody hell. How much food do you guys need? You got fresh fruit and sangers and chips and all sorts of goodies. Bloody hell. Alright, oh no. I'll leave those guys to that for the time being. Okay. So, got some beds underway, or license plates, hopefully. And that's the question. Is this guy... Excuse me. Ignore me. Coming through. Here we go. Past the toilets. Out through this door. So this license plate manufacturing shenanigans that are going on, it doesn't look like that's actually happening. It looks like they're using the wood, which means that they're not going to be using press. They're going to be making... So this is wood here. Okay, well maybe when a few more people cycle in, they'll start using the press to make license plates. We also need to get some steel imported. I can't see that there's any here at this stage, so when that starts to come online, we'll get our license plates and we'll get another 10 grand for passing the manufacturing facility. It's going to hide out here in the alleyway. Foundation education, how are we going through that one? If we have a look at... Alright, so 3 finished, but none of them have passed. Excellent. Maybe we can have another... Nope, we can't have another one of those. Never mind. Whoops. I'll stop doing that, shall I? And... Yeah. Okay, so there's not much we can do with these. Let's see if there's another grant that we can work towards. Crackdown on drugs. Concerns about drug use in larger prisons is increasing. Take a proactive stance. So we need to find 10 illegal narcotics. Alright. Tool cleanup. Following a number of incidents in other prisons involving stolen items, a group is performing studies on the distribution of tools and weapons throughout prisons. This part of the trial involves trying to remove all such items from your prison population. I don't know how... Okay, so we'll do that one too. Short and long-term investment we can leave now. And cell block C, where we push out to 100. So that's going to be tricky, because we're... I don't think we've got the infrastructure for that. Let's do the crackdown on drugs. So... that gave us a little bit of a boost. Or did it? I didn't even see just now, but that's fine. Crackdown on drugs. So we've got to find 10 illegal narcotics. Well, there's a very simple way. Let's just shake down. Because I'm sure... See, look, there's medicine, poison. Does cigs count as illegal narcotics? Maybe. Club. Oh, dearie me. And a shears, obviously, the Achilles heel of this prison. But I don't see any syringes or anything here, which is a bit of a pain. But that's okay. We've got... It might be that the dog patrols that we have going on in here... So when people are coming into the, you know, the infirmary or the psychologist's office and stealing things, it might be that when they come past the dogs, they're getting picked up, which is good. So maybe the... where is it? Find 10 illegal narcotics. Oh, wow, we're at 80% already. Is that just from this? And this and this? So 3, 6, 7. And we've got 80%. Does a lighter... Oh, 17 cell phones. Bloody hell. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying being on Instagram and whatnot, whatever it is that you're doing. But that's it. It's done. It's over. No more for you. You'll have to make do with manual Instagram, which is where you get a notepad and a pen, and then you draw a picture on it and then hand it to your friend. And then they draw a love heart on it to let you know that they've liked it, and then they just pass it around like that. It's really, it's good. You get it back at the end, and it's just covered in love hearts. It's excellent. Alright, so that's happening rather quickly. I'm quite pleased at that, and in fact, that might, you know, if that completes out super quickly, then we'll have another 15 grand, which will bolster us again. Cash flow's coming up. Great. What was that? Okay, we're into lock-up time. Everyone's having showers. There are ablutions at the start of the day, which is great. Jung's here doing it. Carter's plodding about. Looks a bit sad. What are you doing, Carter? You okay? Ah, the telephones. Alright. I totally forgot about that. We built out phone taps. Oops, I don't want to go in there. Although that cell is empty. Great. 3 new prisoners, $3,000. Lovely. Got it going on. Okay, so one of the things that I forgot to complete was setting up the phone taps. So, because we've got to make sure that all of these prisoners, while they're hanging about in their cells, aren't making phone calls to, you know, their mob contacts or whatever it is that they do. So we'll just connect all of these ones up down this road. Great. And then we can come around here. See, here's the beauty of the back alley Sally. So we can connect all of these up without even having to go into the shit. Without even having to go into the cells. We do need to go around to the top of the building. So it's still a bit of a pain. Honestly. It's still a bit of a pain to get everything connected, but really, that's the whole point of... Oh, you're going with a piece of steel. But that's the whole point of doing Warden mode, right? It's a challenge. You can't see everything. You can't be everywhere at once by just zooming all the way out. You have to be a wee bit more resourceful. Have these little cheeky corridors to get where you need to go. I suppose if I put a door in the middle of these 2 corridors, I could probably have a bit more access, but then that'd ruin my water boiler here. Okay, so that out of the way. I'll have to put some tiles in these corridors as well so I can move faster like I am here. Come up here and connect up this lot. All of these. Click, click, click. Lovely, jubbly. Come back around this way, because these ones at the top here need to be connected to the bottom phone tap again. And I think the ones in the break room here need to be connected as well. So we'll come back out here. I could have just peeked through the wall. So this phone tap connects. Oh, bit of frame drop when it first kicks in, but that's okay. Let's see. So we'll come straight across here. Have no idea who's around me. This could be a horrible idea. And these 6, and I believe this one here still needed it. Good. Okay, so that's all of our phones connected up. So anytime, oh. No, I've got no choice. I'm going to have to go through. I'll just skirt the wall. Good-o. So that's all of our phones connected up to phone taps. So they're all being monitored now. So if anything cheeky goes on, we can know. And then from here... Oh, good. Okay. So while I wasn't watching, which is always the way that it goes, it looks like we managed to find the rest of that contraband. So that's good. Wow, 36 grand. Ah, this is fantastic. We're doing it, Mum. Okay. So, I tell you what. That should probably wrap us up for this round. We've got all of our phones connected up. We've cleaned out all the drugs. We're starting to produce license... okay. We're starting to produce license plates, I would say. No, we've not produced any yet, but I saw some steel getting carried through before. So, it is likely that things are starting to get taken care of. We've got another 3 prisoners coming in at 8 AM, which means that in addition to those first ones that we had, we've had a few more prisoners that I've not been seeing flip by that have been released, which is excellent. So we're churning through our prisoner population. We're churning through our grants. I think next time, let's have a look. Yeah, next time, let's clean up these tools. So remove the supply of stolen tools and then remove the supply of stolen weapons. So that should be excellent. So we'll get that done next time. I'll go back to my office and sign off. And I'll check my real Instagram because they have to do manual Instagram. I'm sorry, I'm allowed to do the real one. Alright guys, well, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.